Hello, Chattanooga. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, law enforcement agencies are blaming each other after a man was shot dead by his wife. Athens police say an officer did his job when he told a local jailer that Robert Marshall needed a mental evaluation after he threatened to kill himself and his wife. But officers say the McMinn County Sheriff's Office ignored the request. Now the police department and the sheriff's office are blaming each other for not getting Marshall help hours before he left jail and was shot dead by his wife, Melissa, in self-defense. Now his family believes that if law enforcement had followed through and gotten him help, Marshall might still be alive. McMinn County Sheriff Joe Guy says his officers are trained to identify suspects showing signs of mental illness, and he says Marshall never showed a hint of problems while in the county jail. 2 days after a Florida jury acquitted George Zimmerman in the shooting death of Trayvon Martin, local NAACP officials are meeting to discuss racial injustice. Secretary Eric Athens says the local chapter stands with other chapters across the country in denouncing the verdict. Athens says he believes blacks are unfairly targeted and that authorities need to stop racial profiling. The organization says tonight's meeting will discuss harassment and intimidation from society in general and from law enforcement figures. We're told local law enforcement officials were not invited to today's meeting, but that it is open to the public. The meeting at the Glenwood Recreation Center starts at 6 p.m. Also, 10 white Chattanooga police officers soon may share $725,000 if city council members approve settling a 7-year-old racial discrimination lawsuit. The resolution aims to avoid a trial over claims that the police department refused to promote white officers. The officers claimed that then Police Chief Steve Parks imposed a promotion freeze, but temporarily lifted the ban to elevate a black officer from lieutenant to captain. The promotion freeze apparently came about after council members criticized the department for a perceived lack of ranking black officers. Promotion procedures at the department have since changed. Adolf Hitler's visage has been looming over Highway 27 in Dayton for a few months now. The dictator's face is on a billboard with a quote he made praising Germany for adopting the first ever registration program for all guns. On the billboard, Hitler says, quote, "Our streets will be safer, our police more efficient, and the world will follow our lead into the future." The trouble is, Hitler apparently never said what the billboard claims he said. An article written in 2004 for the Fordham Law Review says that after much research, there's not a shred of evidence that Hitler ever said the quote. Instead, it's probably a fraud. The billboard states it was paid for by Ray County constitutional citizens, but the company that owns the billboard didn't return our calls. In sports news, a former UTC star is joining the Chattanooga Mocs basketball staff. Johnny Taylor will join the coaching staff as a student assistant now that he's retired from a 15-year pro basketball career. Taylor led the Mocs to the Sweet 16 in 1997, and he says he's excited to return to Chattanooga. Vanderbilt University has released the names of 4 football players who were kicked from the team and barred from campus amid a sex crimes investigation. The 4 players were identified as receivers Corey Beatty and Tip McKenzie, tight end Brandon Vandenberg, and defensive back Brandon Banks. Commodores football coach James Franklin hasn't commented on their departures until now. Franklin released a statement saying the Commodores football team is cooperating fully with the Nashville Police Department and has pledged not to say or do anything that could interfere with its work. And finally, it's officially been 5 years since Volkswagen picked Chattanooga for its only production plant in the U.S.
The Volkswagen Group is building its U.S. factory in Chattanooga.
The city beat Huntsville, Alabama, and the state of Michigan to land the billion-dollar auto plant. And now VW officials in Chattanooga are making a strong case for assembling a new SUV here in 2015. VW Chief Executive Martin Winterkorn says the company is committed to selling a 7-seat SUV in the U.S. Chattanooga is competing against Mexico to produce the vehicle. A decision is expected sometime this year. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 92 degrees. The low tonight will be around 69. I'm Harrison Keeley. For more on these stories and updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and visit timesfreepress.com.